Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. I'd like to know if I have anyone online right now with me. If there is anyone here with me, just let me know if you can hear my voice clearly and if you can see my screen, because we are kicking off immediately. Okay, so if you can hear me clearly and you can see my screen clearly, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me and see me clearly, because I'm going to be sharing my screen, so I want you to be able to follow me with everything that I will be doing. Okay, so let me know if the volume is okay. If I have anyone here, let me know if the volume is okay and if the screen is perfect, if you can see my screen perfectly clear, so I can kickstart immediately, because I will be sharing my screen with you and I want you to follow as I share. All right, now wherever you are watching this, catching this webinar from, let me know in the comment section. You can just drop your location so we know where you are watching from, whether you're watching the live section or you are watching or you're catching a replay of this section. Let me know where you are watching me from, your location. Okay, so we're gonna kickstart this. We're gonna kick this ball immediately. We're not gonna waste time because we're already 13 minutes late. Okay, so today I want us to identify the 3 most important goals that every author, every aspiring author, any author that wants to be able to create successful books. By successful books, I mean books that will sell. Okay, books that will achieve the purpose for which you created them for. These are the 3 goals that you must sit down to set, to plan towards, to strategize towards, so that you can be able to implement them. Because it is only in the implementation of these 3 major goals that I'm going to be showing you today that you will be able to fulfill the purpose of writing that book. Okay? All right. A comment, please. Can I have a comment so I can proceed? A comment so I can proceed. Okay, so let's look at who I am. My name is Inwoma Linda Ariwodo. I am an author's coach and I am the lead trainer at Transit 360 Academy. All right, at Transit 360 Academy, we train and we coach wannabe authors on how to write their books, how to publish their books on places like Amazon, Okada, and even Roving Heights. We teach them how to self-publish their books. We also teach them how to launch out their books and also how to market it and make sales from their books. Okay, that's what we do at Transit 360 Academy with our coaching programs, with our products and other services that we offer. I'm also the creator of ABS. ABS is one of my it's one of my premium courses on Transit 360 Academy. From the name ABS, is Authors Business School. It teaches authors the business of authoring books. You know, a lot of us feel that because we're passionate about books, we should just write books and the book will take care of itself. No, your book is a product, is a full-blown business. As we go ahead, you're going to discover what I mean by your book being a full-blown business. So in the course ABS, we'll take you authors through the rigorous process of structuring the business of their book, creating a business model, the right business fit for their book. So it can be so lucrative. It can create different source of revenue for you. From just one book, you can be able to create different source of income. That's what we do in the ABS course. All right. Then I'm also a book project strategist. I can help you, consult for you, do your book audit, help you find out what is actually wrong with your book, why your book is not selling on Amazon, why your book is not selling if you have a print copy, why the e-copy is not selling, why people are not downloading it. Even when you give it out for free as a lead magnet, people still don't download. I can consult for you as a book project strategist, tell you what is actually wrong with your book, how you can correct what you did wrongly, because I was there. Yeah, I was once there. My first book was nothing to write home about. So so I understand when I'm talking about mistakes with book projects. Okay, then I'm also the CEO at Transit 360 Publishing, where I help authors publish their books digitally and also in hard copy. I'm also an author. I've authored like about 12 books on Amazon. I have about 12 books on Amazon right now, and then many other books which I use as a lead magnet in different of my courses and services. So let's proceed. All right, I hope this course is not going to be more than an hour, but within the period of this hour, there are 3 things that I want anyone who is going to be watching, who's going to be viewing, to leave this place with. At the end of this webinar or masterclass, I want you to be able to create your book purpose statement. Create your book purpose statement. That's the first objective, to help you create a book purpose statement for any book that you want to create, because every book is unique in its own way. Just like each child, if you're a mother or you're a father listening to me right now, you know that each of your kids are different, unique from the other ones. Even if you're not a parent yet, you're just a sibling, you understand that even if you're a twin, that you're so unique, so different from your identical twin. Okay, so creating a book purpose statement is very, very key. It's very, very relevant for the growth, for the success of your book project. You need to make your goal setting purposeful. I know a lot of us know about SMART goals, but now I'm going to take it a bit further and show you that your goals don't only need to be SMART, but they need to be P-SMART. By P-SMART, I mean purposefully smart. So that's why you need to create a book purpose statement for your book. All right. Then the second thing that you will be living here with is identifying and setting the 3 most important goals for your book to succeed. The 3 most important, the 3 most relevant, necessary key goals that you need to have in order for your books to succeed. Then thirdly, you will gain clarity on how you will achieve these goals that you have set for yourself, because clarity is key. When you don't know what it is actually that you seek, or what it is actually that you want to achieve, you may not be able to know how to get it. So being clarified on how to achieve those goals is a foundation to you, actually is the first step to you actually achieving these goals that you set. All right, so let's look at the book purpose statement immediately. Now, do I have anyone online? Please let me know in the comment section and where you are watching me from. Okay, I would love to hear from you. If you can see my screen and you can hear my voice loud and clear, give me some feedback, please. Let me know. All right, so what is a book purpose statement? People are wondering. You might be wondering, what's a book purpose statement? Why is it necessary that I do a book purpose statement before I start writing? I've written many books. I am a prolific writer. I've written for many magazines and all that and all that and all that. I'm very passionate about writing. I've been writing right from when I was in my kindergarten and all that. I'm a graduate of English. So why do I need a book purpose statement before I author a great book? Now, let me tell you why. The book purpose statement is the why of your book. By the why, I mean is the big picture of your book. Is the motivation behind your book. Is the reason why you are actually writing that book. And for everything that you do, there is a reason. When you do not know the reason for a thing, abuse becomes inevitable. You could get misled along the way. So it's very necessary that before you start writing a book, any book, each of your books, that you sit down to craft, to decide, to determine the why behind the book. What is my intention for this book? Why exactly do I want to put this book together? That's what your book purpose does for you. Your book purpose is the ultimate destination of your book. It's the destination, it's where your book is headed. It's like the big vision for your book. It's what you want to achieve with your book, your dream for your book, the ideal future for your book, where you're heading to with that book, what you want to achieve with that book, what you want your book to do for you, and what you want your book to do for the people who read it. You need to sit down and craft this out so you don't get confused along the way. Your book purpose statement is your book success roadmap. It's a roadmap. It's like a blueprint. It's like you want to build a house and you sit down to cost it, and after costing it, you start to craft the map, to lay down the foundation. It's the foundation, the roadmap, the GPS. It leads you to the ultimate direction, to the ultimate destination. Your book purpose is your book's vision and mission statement in one document. Just like every other big company or organization, once they start off, they clarify their vision statement, they clarify their mission statement, and they clarify their value system, so that anyone that sees it runs with it, so that anyone that needs what they are there for understands that this is their message, this is their brand, this is who they stand for, this is who they are talking to, this is the problem they want to solve, this is how they are going to solve it, this is who they are solving it for. This is what your book statement, your book purpose statement does for you. It clarifies the nitty-gritty. All right? It makes these things very, very clear for you. Where you are headed, who you are doing it for, and what you are doing. So right now, we are going to go on a task. The first task is you're going to create your own book purpose statement. And how do you get that done? How do you get that done? You get that done by answering the question of who, why, and what. The 3 W's. By why, it means, why do you want to write a book? Ask yourself, why do you want to write a book? That's how you identify your book purpose statement. Why do you want to write a book? There are actually 3 reasons why people write books, why authors write books all over the world. These major reasons. No matter what other reason you could give, you could personalize your reason or make it so unique, but all those reasons fall into these 3 categories. The first reason why anybody would write a book is for reach, for visibility, to make yourself or your business visible, to make your brand known, to introduce yourself, to announce yourself, to make people aware of you, of what you do, the business that you are doing, the brand that you are, the message that you are carrying, the solution that you're solving. Reach, being able to reach to people, being able to make people aware, know you, because not everyone knows you, but a book can make you known. A book can open doors for you, can create opportunities for you that you never knew were possible. So you need to answer this question for yourself. Why exactly am I writing that book that I want to write this year? Is it because I'm at the level of my life, I'm at the level of my career, I'm at the level of my profession, I'm at the level of my brand or business where I need to break into different communities? I need to reach out to people. I need to build a community of people. I need to build my own platform. I need to build audience. I need to have a great followership. If this is you right now, then reach is what you actually need, and that is why you're writing your book. Another group of people could be writing their books for the sake of impact. There's this other group who are writing their books because they want to make impact. They want to educate, they want to entertain, they want to inspire, they want to motivate people with their message. They want to have an effect on people's lives. They want to touch people. Touch people. I mean, they want to create an impact on people. They want to solve a problem for people. They want to be known for something. They want to create a legacy, a lasting effect. All right? Then the third group of people are the people who want to make revenue. They're just in it for the money. I'm just in it for the money. I'm just in it for the money. Are you in this group? You're just writing the book because you're in it for the money. You want to raise fast cash. People like coaches, established authors, established mentors, established industry leaders, established professionals could have this reason. This could be their reason why. All right? Because they're already established. They just work. I mean, one of their goals this year is to make money. And the easiest way for them to make that money is to create an ebook or a new book. And once they create that new book, people will buy it. Why? Because they have already gone over the first two reasons. They have built reach over time. They have done impact over time. So when you are determining or clarifying your reason for writing your book, please be honest with yourself. Be honest with the level at which you are, the place where you are right now. If you're a newbie author or you're a wannabe author that no one knows about you, don't start creating a why that is revenue oriented. Start with reach first. Yes, start with reach first, because people need to know you before they can buy your book. People need to feel your impact. People need to know that you care about them enough to be able to solve their problem. People need to know that you're qualified enough to solve their problem before they can give you their money. So identify, be truthful with yourself, with where you are. Your authorship journey is different from the next author's journey. All right? Don't measure your level with another person's level. I could be writing a book right now to make money because I've built reach over time, because I have a community of people who can buy that book, because I'm known as an author already in my own community, my own platform. I have a platform of people who I can sell that book to, and they will trust me enough to buy the book. Can you be trusted enough to sell a book to somebody? That's what you need to ask. So consider your level before you decide your why. Then the second thing you need to answer is, who are you writing this book for? Who exactly am I writing this book for? You need to understand the group of persons that you are writing your book for. Who are these people? What is their need? I mean, where are they? Who are these people? There has to be a specific group of people who you are writing for. You cannot write a book for everyone. You can't be writing a book for everyone. It's not possible. Not everyone is going to love your message. Not everyone is going to need your solution. Not everyone has the problem that you're proffering. Even if there are about 90 persons who have the problem that you are proffering a solution to, not all of them would want to buy from you. So you need to understand who you are actually writing this book for. Who is that ideal person that you're writing this book for? Are you writing the book for business people, for startups? If it's for business people, there are different levels of business. There is startups. We have people who are just starting up their business. If you are writing a book for women, there are single women and there are married women. If you are writing a book for students, you're writing a book for job seekers. There are qualified job seekers, there are undergraduate job seekers, there are skilled job seekers. You need to clarify the particular group of people to the barest point where anyone that sees it, once that person who is your ideal audience looks at that book, looks at the title of your book, reads the first chapter in your book, reads the description in your book, the person understands that this book is just for me. Okay? So clarify who you are writing this book for. Remember, what we're trying to do right now is creating your book purpose statement. Now, the third thing that you need to answer in order to create your book purpose statement is what? What are you hoping that your ideal readers will gain by reading this book? What do you hope to? What do you hope to give them? What benefits are you giving to them? What do you hope to give them? What exactly will it do for them? Why should they read it? Why is your book unique from other books? There are 1,000,001 writing books out there. Why is yours unique? There are 1,000,001 career choice books. Why should yours be bought? Why should Mr. A or Mr. B pick your book and read it or pay you for it? You need to clarify the USP, your unique selling point. The unique proponents that you bring to the game, that you bring to the book. Find it out. What is it about you that is going to make your unique audience buy your book? How are you going to solve that problem for you? What will they gain? What impact will it make upon their lives? How will it make them feel after reading it? What is the change that will occur in their life after they read your book? Okay? So right now that you have answered, so this is what you need to answer. Okay, so let's go to the next thing. Now here is a formula that you can use to craft your own book purpose statement. A is why, B is who, and C is what. So you use the formula to generate or to build or to make your why by helping your who, that's your audience, achieve the what. So here is an example of a book purpose statement. To generate consistent income by helping students acquire the skills needed to land their dream job and make the best career choices. This is a book purpose statement for someone who is writing a book for undergraduates who want to land a dream job, who wants to make career choices. Now, as you can see here, it has shown your mission statement, how you want to get it done, and what you get done, and what you achieve when you get it done. Even who you are doing it for. I hope you see there are these 4 key things are just outlined in this formula. So this is how you create your own book purpose statement. All right. Once you create a book purpose statement, it is very, very easy for you to start setting the necessary goals, the real goals, the most relevant goals that you need to put in place in order to make sure that your book project is done successfully. Because now this is like a roadmap. It's showing you what you need to get done. It's showing you one that you want to, for example, your A, if your Y is not income, your book purpose statement should be something like to build, it could be to build a brand, or to build an author's platform, or to build an audience of about 100% by helping students, you see, or to make impact on 100 students by helping them acquire. Make sure that it is measurable. This is your book purpose statement. Fill it in with your why, your who, and your what. Now let's go ahead. All right. Now the second thing that we need to address in this webinar, we are forging ahead, are the 3 major book goals that you need to set. The 3 major book goals. The 3 major book goals. Now, one of those book goals is, the first and the foremost of those book goals is the research goal. The research goal. Now, it's so amazing, also amusing also, that a lot of authors don't do research for their book. Yes, I understand this firsthand because my first book also had this issue. A lot of people don't do research before they write their books. They just wake up one morning and they feel like writing a book, or maybe they have been putting content, putting up content on social media, or they have been writing since they were in kindergarten, or they have the ability. Perhaps you are good at writing, you know Queen's English, or you studied English, or you have a natural knack for writing, and you just feel, I have a message, I want to make impact in the world, why don't I just write a book? Good for you, it's a good reason. I applaud the effort, but you need to do research. You don't just wake up in the morning and you start putting pen to paper, writing a book, and after you're done, you present it on social media, you present it on your WhatsApp, on your Facebook, and expect people to buy the book. It's not going to be done that way. It's not done that way. If you want your book to be profitable, you want your book to be successful, you want your book to be rushed immediately you release it, immediately you launch it, then you need to set a research goal. You need to do research. Why is research necessary? Research is very, very necessary to validate the profitability of an idea. Perhaps you have an idea, or you have many ideas. It's very, very necessary that you search out if that idea is actually needed for the group of persons that you want to write it for. Because it's not for you. You're not writing a book for your use. You're not the one going to be using the book. You're not the one going to be buying the book. All right? You're writing the book to solve a problem for people. So you need to find out if these people who you are solving a problem for actually need that solution. Yes, sometimes people don't need, you think you have a solution to a problem that people don't need your help on. So you need to find out if this is a major problem in their life. You need to validate the profitability of that idea. For example, you want to write a book that teaches people on how to make career choices. How do you know that it's something that they are willing to pay for? How do you know that they are willing and ready to pay for it? It has to be a pressing problem, something that has a pain that they want to alleviate themselves of. So that desire to alleviate themselves of the pain is what is going to make them pay you. So you need to validate the profitability of that book idea. How do you do that? You go to where your audience of people are, where they stay. You go to places like Google, you type in the keyword of your book. Perhaps you want to write a book like how to help students make the right career choices. You type in how to help students make the right career choices. Google is going to bring out a lot of search results for you. Click on the book area, all right? Click on the book area. If you see some major books that are written on this particular topic, on this idea, then it means that it is profitable. It means that people are searching for it. If you also see books with ads, with sponsored ads, it means it is a very lucrative idea to write on. It is something that people are willing to pay for. Okay? Now, you can also do your research by going to places like Amazon. You go to places like Amazon, you type in the name of that book also. Amazon is going to churn out. All right, let me show you. Let me do that too. Let me do that. Let's go to Amazon. You click on Amazon.com. All right. You click on Amazon.com. Amazon.com is coming up. It's still coming up. I think network is a bit slow. This is how you do research, okay? Amazon is still coming up. So you type in your book idea, phrase, or terminologies. What a keyword, okay? You say how to help students make career choices. All right, and you search. It's still coming up. Okay, so you see now we have a lot of books here. All right. self-esteem, confidence. These are all books that help students. Okay, what is the color of your, okay, choosing college. Now you see the books here. Choosing college, how to make better learning decisions throughout your life. Get real and get in, blah blah blah. These are all books that help students make better career choices. It depends on your choice of words. You can just keep on inserting the right phrases until you get what it is that you want. Now you can see here that we have about 16 results, 16 results, sorry, 46 results, which means we have only 46 books in this area. And this is also telling you that this is a hot area, this is a hot niche. This is a hot niche because we have only 46 books here on Amazon. So, and there are people actually with this kind of problems. So it means if you write a book on this particular idea, is going to be lucrative, and you publish it on Amazon, or you publish it on social media, you publish it yourself, it's going to be profitable for you, it's going to be sellable. All right, people are going to want to buy it. Okay, so the next place that you can also do your research is on you can use a research tool that is called Answer the Public. A research tool called Answer the Public. Now let me show you what that research tool looks like. Answer the Public. It's a research tool that doesn't only help you to find out what people need in a particular topic, it also helps you identify the content that you should have in a particular book. Okay, the content that you should have, because these are the questions that people are asking around a particular topic. The tool is still coming on. Wow, that here is it. Helps you discover what people are asking about something. What people are asking about something. For instance, if you put in career choices, and you click on search, is coming on. Click on search. All right, so it will show you all the possible questions that people are asking around this topic, around this phrase, around this term, around this topic. So it helps you identify the content, what you need to have in the content of your book. That's another reason why you should do book research, so you know the content that you need to have, the right content, the trendy content, the content that will make your book profitable, sellable, and very, very optimal for people to buy. Now here it is. Okay, people are asking, what are the career choices before you? What are the top 5 career choices? People are asking how many career choices are there, how stereotyping influences career choices. So if you're writing a book like this can be your chapter 1. This can be career choices. This can be another example. I mean, you can just pick out a topic from each of these branches. You can pick out a topic from each of these branches and make them your book content. That way you have gotten a lot of content to fill in your book. You're no longer suffering from, oh, I want to write a book, but how am I going to make the book complete? I just have an idea. I don't know what am I going to write in the book. Now you have solved the problem of what you are going to impute in your book, what the content of your book will be like. Not just knowing what the content of your book will be like, but the sellable content, the trendy content that people are looking for. Now, another thing that you can also do to help you discover what people are searching for and the right content is to go back on Amazon. Now you see these books. Let's pick one of them. You can pick one. Pick one of the books that you saw on Amazon. It's coming up. Network is poor, so you have to be patient with me. It's still coming up. What is going on? Wow, the network is so poor. All right, it's on. Okay, I was trying to see if it has a look, if it has the look inside feature. It doesn't have the look inside feature, but if you get a book that has a look inside feature, it will enable you look into the inside of the book. Look inside feature helps you look at the first 5 pages of the book, and if you're lucky enough, you will get the content page. That's the table of content. That will give you an idea of what people are actually imputing, what writers, what authors in your own niche, own market are imputing into books like this. Okay, then you can craft your own content after this. You don't need to copy and paste. You can change the wordings, change the terminologies. Self-esteem, confidence. You could just term it whatever it is that you want to term it. All right, look at the reviews. Look at the reviews. All right, look at the reviews. Scroll down and look at the reviews. Right, scroll down to the book and look at the reviews. Look at the great reviews. Wow, I don't know where to begin. Blah blah blah. Do I start with things that are dated, like references? Okay, now you see this review. It's always good to start with the terrible reviews, because you now know what the reader expected to see but did not see in that book. You see, he said perhaps he expected to see something more trendy, something more current, but the information there was outdated. So when you are creating your book, make sure you are current. All right, these people want current stuff. They want current information. Okay, very informative and helpful, blah 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 and all that. So you look at the good reviews and you focus also on the bad reviews. That will help you know the content that your audience, your ideal readers, are looking for in that particular book topic that you are going to write. Okay, so that is that. Now, after you are done with your research goal can be something like, I will have my book outline done in 7 days. Your book research goal is not going to sound like, I will do a research. That's the mistake we make. We make our goals like a mission. Your goal is not a mission. Your goal is a result, is a target, something. So make it target oriented. I will have my book outlined in 7 days. That is what you want to measure, the result you want to measure, the target you want to hit. That's the bull's eye. So that when you don't hit it in 7 days, you know you did not achieve your research goal. You don't say, I will do a research. What do you use to measure research? There is no parameter. So your research goal should be something like, I will have my book outline done in 7 days. Why? Because after you are done with your research, you have automatically gotten the content and the ideas to be in your book, which means you have outlined the content of your book. So your book research goal should sound like, I will have my book outline done in 7 days. Okay, let's forge ahead. We are forging ahead. Wow, 3:50. All right, we have less than 20 minutes. Then the next step to take is to find out what you need to do. What do you need to do to get this done? What do you need to do to get this done? You know, using the SMART parameter, S means specificity. We have specified our research goal. We have measured it. We have set a parameter to measure it. We need to do an outline. That's the parameter to measure the success or the failure of the research goal. Now, you need to make it attainable and also relevant. By attainability, it means, can you attain it? Can you do it? What exactly do you have? Where are you now in your journey? What do you have to help you do it? What do you need that you need to get that will help you get the research done? What needs to be done to do the research? And do you have all the resources that you need to get the research done? The tools and the resources. Okay? So the A, do an Amazon review research. I've told you the steps. You do an Amazon review research. I've showed you the ways that you can do it. Check the number of books that are sold on Amazon. I showed you that. Run a survey on social media. If you have an audience, you can run a survey poll. Okay? Find out from your audience what they would love to have you put in their book, in the book that you're trying to create. All right? Don't just wake up one day and create a book. Your audience are right there on Facebook. They are right there on your contact list on your WhatsApp. You can paste something like, hi guys, who needs a book? Who needs a book that will show you how to make the right career choices? Who needs a book that will show you the 10 mistakes to avoid when choosing the right careers? When people say me, I want, then it is an indication that they will buy the book if you create it. But if you don't have an audience or nobody knows you as an author, please don't go writing that kind of book. All right, make sure that you identify that people will actually buy the book before you make a book sellable. If you don't have an audience, if you don't have a brand as an author, perhaps you should start from making your book a lead magnet instead of selling it. When you make that survey on social media, then it means that should be your lead magnet. It should be your first book, in fact, should be your lead magnet. I advise my students and people that I consult for to make their first book their lead magnet. So don't put too much energy or too much content into your first book. Use it to test run the waters. Use it to build your brand. Use it to engage with your readers. Use it to build your platform. Use it to reach more people. Use it to get people to know, like, and trust you. Make your first book a lead magnet. Now, these are the tools that you need. I told you and I showed you. Answer the public. All right? Then how do you get it done? You can decide to allot a task for each day. Now, remember that our research goal is I will get my outline done in 7 days. You can allot each of these daily activities. You can allot a day to each of these activities. You can say on Monday, I will do Amazon review. And while I'm doing Amazon review, you create a spreadsheet, or if you prefer to use pen and paper, as you're doing your Amazon review, you're writing out all the keywords, you're writing out all the names, all the phrases, you're writing out all the content topics that you see from your research on other people's books. You're writing out all the things you get from the reviews, the bad reviews and the good reviews. On Tuesday, you check the number of good books that were sold. On Wednesday, you run a survey on social media. You get their ideas on what they want in their books. You can ask them, what are the key problems that you are facing in this particular area in making career choices? Their answers, you put it down. On Thursday, you ask Google. On Friday, you use the free tool. On Saturday, which is the 5th day or the 6th day, you combine and collect the like terms. Those ones that are reoccurring. That is what you should have in your book. Those are the contents, the main content of your book. Now you can outline your book and your research has been done perfectly well. So clap for yourself. Okay, let me know if I am making sense to you and if you are getting value in this class. All right. Template, a free workbook that is going to help you set your goals for your book. You can always use it for any new book that you want to write over and over and over again. I'm going to give it to you for free, but it's going to be given to you at the very end of this class. So if you don't stay to the class, you are going to miss it. Now, the second goal that we need to set, you need to set as an author, is the writing goal. The writing goal. I know this is what a lot of people think writing is all about. Okay, we're here right now, okay? So we're here. We're going to write. Now, what is your writing goal? Your writing goal should be measurable, should be smart, should be attainable, should be relatable, and should be time-bound. So it should be something like, I will write a 15-page. That is the measurability. That is the parameter in 7 days. 7 days is the time. Is the time frame. Give yourself a time frame. Don't just say, I will write a book this year. That is not a goal. Your goal needs to motivate you. Your goal needs to push you out of your comfort zone, but also needs to be attainable. The attainability of your goal is when you now start to break it down into the activities that you can do. How do you get this 15-page ebook done in 7 days? You break your writing activities into daily schedules. You create a schedule that helps you write every day. You use this formula. Perhaps you're writing a 15-page ebook. Let's take it that you're writing a 15-page ebook. You know that 1 page equals to 40 words, right? So you times the 15 pages. To get your 15 pages, you times it by 450 words. You get 650 words. So it means there are 670 words that you need to write in 7 days. And in order to divide it by 7, you divide it by 7 to get your word count, your daily word count. Divide it by 7 to get your daily word count. In 7 days, you should be writing 6,750 words. 6,750 words in 7 days. But daily, you need to be writing 1,000 words minimum. 1,000 words minimum, or 2.5 pages minimum, to be able to achieve the goal of 15 page in 70 days, in 7 days. That's how you break it down into micro tasks, into daily habits, into daily routine, so that it doesn't get cumbersome. You don't wait for the perfect day until when you have the whole time in the world to start writing, until when you have the whole ideas coming out before you can start writing. Break them into micro goals. Break them into daily activities. Routine and habits are the best way to get things done. You work by compounded results. Day by day, every day you put in 1,000 words, because there will be good days and there will be bad days. So when you put in 1,000 words a day, you're so sure that at the end of the 7 days, you have 7,000 words. You've even exceeded your 6,750 limit. That's how you do it. You don't wait for a perfect day at all. All right? The second thing that you need to do or put in place to achieve your writing goal is to put yourself in a writer's mood. Put yourself in the mood of a writer, in the mindset of an author. Be in an author's mood. Do away with perfectionism. Do away with what do I call it? Perfectionism and what's it called? This syndrome. Perfectionism. Get away with it. Put yourself in the right mood to write. What is it that makes you feel creative, that makes your creative juices begins to flow? What do you do that makes you feel creative, makes you feel innovative, makes ideas keep popping in your head? Are you an auditory person? You can listen to some good podcasts. Are you a visual person? You can go on YouTube and listen to some of your mentors, some of the people that inspire and motivate you and educate you. Listen, watch some videos. Are you a reader? Are you textual? You can read some great books by your best mentors and your best authors. It happens for me like that. Whenever I read a great book, wow, I'm flowing in that realm. You just feel ideas begin to flow, and before you know it, you're looking for a pen and a paper to begin to jot down things. So put yourself in a writer's mood. Every day, make sure you have an activity that puts you in a writer's mood. Every day, there should be an activity that you do every day that puts you in a writer's mood. It could be for 30 minutes. It could be for 20 minutes. Schedule it. You listen to podcasts, a particular podcast every day, in the morning or in the night. You listen to it, you watch a particular video every morning or every evening. You read a particular book for 1 hour. How long? How many chapters? At a particular time. So that after you're done, it puts you in that mood and you begin writing. The third thing that you need to do is to stay fit. Your body is the machine that is going to perform this task. So you need to be able to stay fit. You need to keep fit. Physically, mentally, and emotionally. So make sure you are fit. Make sure you are eating well. Make sure you have eaten well. Make sure physically you are well fed. Make sure you are not dehydrated. Make sure you are not obese. Because you could get carried away by writing. Make sure you're not ill. You're not having any kind of sickness. All right, even if you are, then you need to consider your condition, your environment, which brings us to the next thing. Create a conducive environment for yourself. Do you have waist pain? Then you need to find a conducive place to stay, the best chair for you to sit in. How do you write better? What is the conducive environment for you? You need a quiet environment. You need to create an environment for yourself. Is it in your room or in your family house, wherever it is, out of distractions and interruptions? Create a conducive environment for yourself, a place where you can go to your to use. You must know how to maximize and leverage on your peak periods. Everyone has their peak periods, but I believe that everyone should cultivate the morning ritual. Yes, mornings are great times to be very, very creative. Even if you're not a morning person, you can maximize the evening times. So if you're not a morning person, find out when your periods are peak, when you have flow of ideas. The periods when you have flow of ideas. The period when your ideas are just they're just like a frequency, it's like they're clouding over themselves. You're having too many ideas. You need to jot them down. Find out those ideas and leverage on them. It could be before you go to sleep. Make sure you have a pen and a paper or whatever document that you are using. It takes us to the next thing. For you to set the right and achieve your writing goals, you need to have the right tools. You cannot write in this age without having the right tools, the most current tools. Okay, you can't go to school with the same tools. You can't go to farm with the same tools that your great grandfather was farming with. We are in the era of mechanized farming, so someone who is going to farm right now with some kind of old tools is not going to make much. You're just going to labor in vain, and you won't achieve much. You will achieve less in more time, less in spending a lot of time, wasting a lot of time. So you need to get the right tools. There are different kind of tools that you can use. Find out the one that matches, that suits you. Some people prefer Google Docs. I prefer Canva. I prefer to use some people prefer Microsoft Word. I prefer Google Docs and Canva. So find out which one you love. Which one you love the interface. Some people prefer to type, while some people prefer to write because they are fast talkers. If you find out that you're a fast talker, you're a better talker than you are at writing, you can record your voice at an event. You can also record yourself speaking into your phone or into any of these voice recording apps and convert it into text at a later date. So make sure you have the right tools. Without the right tools, setting your writing goal and achieving your writing goal will not be possible. Okay? It will almost be non-existent. That brings us to the last goal that you need to have. You need to have a publishing goal. This is the cocoa. If you have not been following, you need to listen to this place, because this is where everything is. This is where a lot of people make the mistakes that they make in their book. A lot of people that I have consulted for, a lot of my students, a lot of concerns that I have is not in writing or researching. The problem majorly is in publishing. And now let me help you clarify something. People think publishing is just launching the book on air, saying, I've made a book, making an announcement on Facebook. I just made a book, bye. I just created this book. I put this book together. Glory be to God. I made it successful. I went through this. I experienced this. I did this. And I put this book together to help you to not make the same mistake. That's a good thing. Yeah, you've done well. Here is my bank account. Pay in. Support me. You are going to get about 1,000 congratulations and not more than 10 buys. Why? Because you fail to understand that publishing is not just about releasing the book on social media. That's not what publishing is. It's not about announcing the book on social media. A lot has to go into your publishing goal. Publishing involves a lot. Publishing involves the packaging and the marketing of your book. Now your book is done. You need to take the first step towards publishing it by packaging it, making sure that the outside of the book, the packaging of the book, the countenance of the book, the package of the book is as good as the content. The container of the book is attractive, because some people will only buy your book just because they love the container. If it's a print book or an ebook that you're making, wherever it is that you are distributing and publishing it on, whether you're publishing it on places like Amazon, your book is going to get discovered with two things. The keywords that you put in your titles, all right, and also by the the cover page. Because when someone who doesn't know about your book, who has never found you, who does not know anything about you, types in a phrase looking for a particular book, types in a phrase into the search bar of Amazon, Amazon will churn out all the books that has that phrase, that keyword in the book title. So if your book is one of them, as you're scrolling down, that person is going to see your book. Then perhaps if your book has a bad cover, the person will do what? Jump and pass. So two things that you need to do is to create a great title for your book, and to make sure that the book cover is so wonderful, it's so eye-catching, it's so attractive, it's so appealing, it's so captivating that people want to click on it and read what is in it. Okay? The packaging is very, very necessary. The packaging of the interior is also very necessary, because after they have clicked into the look inside feature to look at your book, they now come, voila, and they see that your book is not well edited for Amazon standard. I keep using this instance. My first book fell prey to this. My first book flopped in this. I didn't know that Amazon had a unique algorithm for their unique requirement for their book format. I made my book on, I think it was on Google Docs, and I just uploaded it up on Amazon, and for a few days, for weeks, my book did not make any sale. For months, I think about a month or two, it didn't make any sale. So all of a sudden, I decided to go back and check my book. I used the look inside feature. Lo and behold, I saw a book that was scattered, like child's play, like something a madman wrote. Then it dawned on me that I didn't format my book for Amazon. So you need to understand, when you are publishing your book, the platform that you are publishing on, and their requirements for formatting, their requirement for editing, okay? So you don't make a caricature of all your effort, okay? Now that you are done with packaging your book, the next thing that you should focus your attention on is marketing your book. Your publishing goal should involve the packaging and the marketing of your book. Here is an example of a publishing goal: to make 1 million naira from sales of my ebook in 6 months. 1 million naira is the measuring tape, is the parameter that I want to measure. 6 months is the time. Now let's get to work. What do I need to do? That's the next thing you should ask yourself. What needs to be done? How do I get this 1 million done? You break it down into monthly goals. You break it down into weekly goals. You break it down into daily goals. How many copies do I need to sell? What is my monthly sales target? That's what you need to ask yourself. You don't wait until 6 months before you measure it. You set a target for yourself daily. You set a target for yourself weekly. You break it down to monthly goals. If I want to make 1 million naira in the next 6 months, it means I should be making 166,700 every month. And if my it now tells you, it has made it so plain for you and so clear, it has clarified your job for you, that you need to sell 84 copies in order to make 1 million naira in 6 months. You need to sell 84 copies each month. Now 84 copies divided by, let's see, if you want to find out how many copies you need to sell every day, divide 84 copies divided by 6 months. Then you will find out how many copies that you need to sell every day. How many copies that you need to sell every day. This has also told you the things that you need to do, the people that you need to reach, how many people you need to reach a day. If you need to sell 84 copies every month, there are 30 days in a month. It means that, let's take it that you need to sell three books every day. That's a good goal. That's a good target. It's good enough, because there are going to be good days and there are going to be bad days. It just means that for every day that you come online, you need to sell 3 books. You need to sell every day. You break your monthly sales targets into daily activities. So what are these things that you should put in place to help you sell 3 books every day? Not just launching, not just announcing my book is ready. That's not what is going to make you sell and then you go and sleep. You need a strategy. You need consistency, and you need to manage your time. How are you going to get this done? I've mentioned one step. Make sure you have a great editing process. You've edited your book well. You've formatted it well for all the publishing platforms that you want to use. You've created a great book cover. Now you need to have a launch plan. This is where people flop. They don't have a launch plan. They don't know that there is a difference between launch and release. A lot of people think that launch is just that thing you do when you have an offline event, when you want to release your book. Well, that is not what launch is. There's a difference between launch and release. Now, let me help you understand this. Launch is when you tell people about your book. When you tell people about your intention to release a book. You probably may not even have the book ready. You may not even have written the book. But you just announce that I am creating this book, and this book is going to be available on so dates. And before you know it, that is what a launch is. You say this book is available. This book is, I'm making this book. All right? And you say this book is going to be, I'm making this book. That is a launch. That is the launch day. You have launched that plan. You have launched that space of the book, that project. You have launched that book project. Okay, you probably may not have written the book, or you have started the outline and you have not finished it. You have created the book cover and you release it and say, I'm releasing the book. This is introducing a new book. You introduce a new book to your audience, or to your followers, or to your platform. That is the launch. But the release is the actual day that your book gets available for accessing. Your readers can access them, either as a free lead magnet, they can download it, either as as a paid book. You give them a platform where they pay and they access that book. That is the release of your book. So these two things are different. Now, if you are creating an ebook, you may not necessarily go through these two different processes. Your launch and your release could be the same thing. But I still advise that you have a launch plan. You have a launch plan, and in your launch plan, to make your launch plan very, very successful, you need to have a pre-order plan, a pre-order or a pre-sale plan. For print books, that is hard copies, if you want your hard copy book to sell, my dear, you don't just release a book today and you are announcing the book today and you are expecting to make sales. It doesn't work that way. That is the problem I have noticed that a lot of authors do. They are waiting for the moment when their book is perfected and finished, finito, when they are finished doing everything, and they come and surprise you. What are you surprising them for? There is no need to surprise them. The element of surprise does not work in your favor in marketing your book. No, people don't need to be surprised. They need to be carried along all the way. Every step of the way, every step you take, inform them, give them information about your progress in your book. You know, the problem we have here is the problem of competition. You probably woke up one day, you're planning to write a book, and you woke up one day and then you saw someone in your industry has released that book, and you're now like, oh my god, and you see people saying congratulations, like 1,000 congratulations. You'll now be like, oh my god, that person has taken all my whole market, all the people who are going to buy my book are going to buy hers, so I better rush and launch mine. Then you do what? You rush and you launch yours, and you say, oh, mine is also ready, and you launch yours. You just rush up and you create your own book and you launch it. People will not buy it that way. You need to create anticipation. A hard copy book, a print book needs to have a launch plan, a launch calendar that is at least 3 months long. That way, you build the anticipation of your people. You build the momentum. You build their desire. You build their tempo. You build a followership. That is when you're going to be able to build your review. You set up your ambassador list. You set up collaborations, partnerships. You set up oh my God, there are a lot of things that you can do within that 3 months. So that once it is released, bam, at the end of that 3 months, when it is now ready, it is available, you have built up tempo. People are now rushing to go to that payment system that you have set. Everything is set. Everything is set, tested and tried. They are now rushing to click there because they've seen reviews. You have beta testers, people who have tested your book, people whom you have given hard copies, advanced review copies, people who have reviewed your book and sent you reviews, people who have recommended your books. They see it, people who have used your book. This will now prompt them to buy. And these things have now set you up to sell at least on autopilot 3 or 5 books every day. This is how you get to sell 3 or 5 books every day without wasting time, because you have done the job ahead of time, 3 months ahead before releasing the book. You have done the whole job. You have done the whole job. Now, when you now release the book, people begin to rush it. You're making sales every day. All you need to do is just to continue reposting and creating awareness about it, reposting all those marketing graphics that you have created, reposting your sales funnel is ready, your platform is ready, your email subscriber system is ready, your WhatsApp automation is ready, everything is ready. You just keep reposting on your WhatsApp, you repost on your Facebook group, you repost, and people are clicking and buying even while you are sleeping. That is how you achieve your publishing goal. You achieve your financial goal. You don't just say, I want to make 1 million, and you go and sleep. You create a good book and you go and sleep. No, it does not happen that way. This is the strategy, and you have to be consistent for at least 3 months. You have to manage your time for at least 3 months before this can happen. Yes. That is how you get your book to sell. So this I want to help you achieve these goals, these 3 goals, the goals of research. I want to help you write your book. I also want to help you get your book written and selling in the next 90 days. Yes, if this is you and you are ready to write your book, to do your research, and to make your first 10 sales in the next 90 days, to make your first 10 sales in the next 90 days. This is a new book that I have for you. In this new book, I'm going to be showing you how to carry out your book research very quickly. Get the content of your book, all right? I'm also going to show you how to build an author's brand and an engaging platform, how to build a brand of people who are crazy about you, how to get people to send you reviews. Yes, people who will like your book, love your book, post about you, scream about your book on social media, help you repost your posts, to build an author brand of people who are willing to buy your book. They are ready. How to to build that brand, build that platform, keep them engaged on any social media platform. In this book, I'll also show you how to use social media to sell your book. Social media marketing is a necessary tool for every author. If you're not leveraging on social media, at least Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, you are wasting your data on social media. I know how much sales I've made from my ABS course, my author business school course, and most of the books I sell on WhatsApp. That's why sometimes I don't post some things about my book on Facebook. I use my Facebook page and I drive the traffic to my WhatsApp immediately, and I close the sales there on my WhatsApp. It's more conducive for me. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do that in this book. I'm also going to show you how to publish on Amazon, how to format your book for Amazon standard, how to upload your book, and even how to get paid on Amazon. All right, create a payment system, a pioneer system that will help you access your royalties. I will also show you in that book how to receive payment from any African country here in Nigeria, from Ghana, all over the African countries, Kenya, Zambia, whatever African countries people want to buy your book from. You can receive payment from them in their own currency into your Nigerian bank. I will show you how to title your book. Remember, I told you that your title needs to be keyworded. In this book, you will be shown how to title your book, the steps to take to write a captivating title, how to launch your book successfully. I'll help you set a calendar, a 3-month calendar for your book. 3-month calendar for your book. The activities that you need to engage on, everyday activities for the next 30 days, for 1 month, what you need to be doing, how you need to be doing it, and when you need to do it. How to get reviews before your launch, so that before that 3 months, you should have at least 5 great reviews. How to create a lead magnet. You need a lead magnet. I'm also going to show you how you can do a lead magnet. The topic that you can use to create a lead magnet that will attract people. It's not every topic that you can use. You can use a bad topic to create a lead magnet, and you end up not having a lot of people interested in your main book, because your lead magnet is like a bait. If you have about 200 downloads of lead magnets, it means about 50% of that percentage of people are going to buy your book. So you should be looking at 100 people buying your book. So you target a high need. Okay, how to create a lead magnet. Then I'll also show you how to create graphics for your e-cover. In case you want to do everything for yourself, you don't want to outsource the book cover to a freelancer graphic designer, I will show you how to do that on a free platform, free. I also show you how to drive traffic, organic and inorganic traffic, how to get eyeballs on your book, because you need traffic, you need numbers. The more people are seeing your book, the more people are buying it. If nobody knows about your book, nobody's gonna buy it. If 10 people are the only people, your family and your friends on social media are the only ones who knows about your book, then it means that you're not going to make much sales. So you need to get eyeballs on your book. It's a game of numbers, baby. All right, I'll also show you how to write a sales copy. You need sales copy. Copywriting skills is very necessary. I will also give you a tool that helps you to create sales copy for any book that you want to write. You just input some key terms and it will churn it out for you. I'll show you how to write your author's bio, how to write a book description for Amazon that will make people beg you to buy your book. Those things that people write behind their books are not good book descriptions. Those are not the right things to write. I will show you how to do that and how to set up your author platform, your author central platform on Amazon. All right, it's a full course. How to use WhatsApp automation hack, how to get people to come to your lead magnet, your WhatsApp sales funnel, all that. You need to know how to leverage on the free tools on your phone. WhatsApp is a free tool. There are a lot of free tools available on WhatsApp business that you can use to sell your book. All right, like the quick messages, like the quick replies, like the catalog and all that, and all that. How to get people to buy your book from your status. From just viewing your status, they start to buy your book. Now, in this book, there are bonuses that are included because this is the launch of it. After this, these bonuses will be taken out of it because the book is even too loaded. In the book, like I said, you will have a book launch calendar, a full book launch calendar that will show you what you need to do and when you need to do it. So every day, first, whether it's January 1st, whatever day you start to use it. You just impute you just see what you need to do. All you need to do is to go write your own dates there. Whether you want to start your own book launch on 1st, you start on 1st. You know what to do on 1st. You know what to do on 2nd. You know what to do on 3rd till the end of that month. You have a 30-day social media content. I give you a 30-day social media content planner that will help you build and engage your audience. Some things that you need to post consistently on Instagram, on Facebook, and on WhatsApp. I'll give you for 3 social medias. Okay, I'll also give you a 30-day marketing activity checklist to help you get your ideal readers buy your book. The activities that you need to engage on every day. I'll also show you how to create a sales page for free. A sales page for free without having a website. You don't need a website, you don't need hosting. You just create a one-page sales page where you can create a link. As you create it, you get a link, and once people click on it, they read about everything about your book, and the payment system is there. They can click and they go to a portal. They are just directed to a portal where they pay, and your money is going into your account even while you sleep. I also have for you a bonus, the book marketing templates that you can use, graphics that you can use to market your book on social media so it looks very catchy. I'll also give you an ebook creation template in case you want to create your book on Canva. You want to create an ebook on Canva, a template that will help you get this done. All right. Now, this book is available today. I'm just introducing that book today, and it is available. This is the book right here. It is titled The Book Success Roadmap. It is your personal GPS to book success because it helps you take care of your research, your writing, and your publishing problems. Okay, it helps you take care of all these things: your research, your writing, and your publishing, everything involved in your launch and your release of your book, to the point where you begin to make the money that you need to make from your book. So this book is out for launch today. From today till 14th February. So if you make payment from today till the 14th February, you will get to pay just 1,000 naira. But after the release of the ebook on 14th February, the price will become 2,500 naira for the ebook. The print copy is 2,500 naira. In case you don't want an ebook, you want the print book, you want to have a hard copy book where you can see, you can refer to, all right, every time. The pre-order is 2,500 naira, and after release in March, it will go back to your editing, your launch plan, your marketing, to selling and having a successful book journey. Okay, so all right, so this is where you make the payment to in case you want to purchase this book. You can make a one-time payment of 1,000 naira as a pre-order for the ebook, or a one-time payment of 2,000 naira 500 for the beautiful print copy, and they will be available to you on release. Okay, now I would love to have some questions. If you are still here with me, let me have some of your questions so I can attend to them. But if I don't have any questions, I think I'll wrap this up. I'll call it a wrap. I will be giving you a free gift. I promise to give you a free gift, so I will drop the free gift in the comment section of this video. All right, I have a free gift for you. It's the author's goal setting worksheet. It will help you a lot to set the right goals, to outline the things that you need to get doing in the next 30 days. One thing I teach people, even in my coaching classes and in my workshops, I teach people, even in my life coaching classes, to make sure that they break their goals into 90 days intervals. So that book is going to help you break up your whole book goal for this year into 90-day interval. So you need to identify the specific 90-day goal that you want to concentrate on in the next 90 days. So that can lead you into other goals. If you concentrate solely on it and you achieve that, you can take the momentum that you build and spiral it into the next goal that you will achieve in the next quarter. Okay, this quarter is very, very important. I'm so committed to you achieving your book success. I'm so committed to you achieving your writer or your author success this year. So I'm all out for you. Let me know if you need any help. I will be dropping the link to the free author's goal setting worksheet in the comment section. All right, so this is a wrap. Thank you so much, and bye bye.